One big story out of the African continent today is the annulment of the last presidential election in Kenya. This country's Supreme Court has now says that election that saw the incumbent President Uhuru Kenyatta return to office for a second term has now been annulled due to irregularities. The court now ordered a new poll to be conducted on November the 1st, that'll be 60 days from now. The opposition candidate in the election, Raila Odinga, had rejected the outcome of the election that saw Kenyatta's returning to office for the final lap of his administration. The administration is just about 1 month in office. Now, what are the economic and markets ramifications for East Africa's largest economy and one of the top 5 within the African continent and a major powerhouse in East and the Horn of Africa's corridor? We'll have the days ahead to go through all of this, including the Kenyan stock market, the currency, that's the shilling, and the euro bond. And you can see all of that. There's going to be immediate reactions from the global marketplace starting right now. Let's look at the FX market here in Nigeria. The central bank injected $250 million, about $250 million into the market this week. $100 million went into the wholesale, $85 million into the SMEs window, and another $65 million for the invisibles segment, what you call the BTAs and the PTAs, school fees and medical fees. That's how it all came down for that amount. That was the entire interventions for this holiday week by the financial regulator. So the month we just finished, August, we saw the central bank total intervention at $1.2 billion US. In 30 days, that's how much the central bank sold into the various market segments. This is very sustainable, according to some analysts, because of the continuing accretion or increase in the country's foreign reserves that is now around $32 billion US. So what you're seeing there on your screen is what you call the market close for a Thursday. The Naira had a soft landing, 0.02 negative against the dollar at the central bank window, 305.85. At the interbank NIFEX market, it was a decent Thursday, 0.5% gain on the dollar, or on the pound. Yes, on the dollar. Yes, that's the dollar. 355.49. On the pound, the Naira finished 462.27, about 0.2% to the north, and another 0.75% gain on the euro, to 425.49. Then, of course, we move to the street market. Where are we at the street market? Thank you, folks. That's 1.35%, a massive gain there for the Naira to 365 per dollar. 468 Naira will fetch you 1 British pound. That's a massive gain again, 2.09%. But at the FMDQ investors and exporters window, the Naira went down a bit, 0.03%. Of course, it's the end of the month, and everyone is looking out how to make some money as far as the portfolio investors are concerned. So the FX market, the FMDQ investors INE window fell to 359.67. Of course, you can reference that with the latest Fitch report we talked about yesterday. But when we have the few forward contracts via the FMDQ OTC FX platform, the forward contracts, what you call the FX futures contract, 3 months forward fixing, appreciated 0.27%. You didn't see that there, to 377 Naira 40 on the dollar. 6 month forward FX contract was up 0.34%. To 397.17, and for 12 months forward FX, 435.18 to the dollar, up by 0.1%. Let's hang everything in there till Monday when we come back, and then we begin to keep one permanent eye on our GDP data coming up bright and early, Tuesday the 5th of September, 10 a.m. live here on Business Morning, only on Channels Television. Do have a great weekend. Enjoy your holiday. Stay safe, everyone. And let's get back to our formal business on Monday. I'll see you then. Bye for now.